Hello, I'm Lily Wilcox, and I am a biomedical engineering major. So I thought I would apply the concepts of electricity from Physics 3 to the real life application of a pacemaker. I thought I'd start off by giving a little background as to how the pacemaker came to be. The true beginning of the concept of the pacemaker began over 200 years ago. In the late 1700s, Luigi Galvani discovered that he could cause contractions of a frog heart simply by passing an electrical current through the heart. This concept was further realized nearly 100 years later with the first successful resuscitation of a child utilizing only electricity discovered by Guillaume de Boulogne. So normally, the constant muscular contractions of the heart during the cardiac cycle are triggered by regular electrical impulses that originate from the heart's sinoatrial node. This node can be viewed as the heart's natural pacemaker. These impulses conduct throughout the heart, causing the movement of the heart's muscle. So why would one need a pacemaker? Well, in the case that one has a disease of the conduction system of the heart, they will experience a disturbance in their heart rhythm. Examples of such diseases are sinus node dysfunction and atrioventricular dysfunction. This means the electrical current is either not transmitted or inadequately so, leaving the heart unable to beat properly. This is where a pacemaker comes into play. A pacemaker is a stimulation system that generates electrical pulses delivered by electrodes. It's implanted into the heart and connected to a battery. The battery generates electrical impulses and works as a pacemaker generator. While there's a couple types of pacemakers, they are all composed of a pulse generator located in the body outside of the heart and leads placed in or near the heart. First, we have a single chamber pacemaker, where an electrode, in this case an insulated wire, detects the signals and provides an electrical impulse to a single chamber of the heart. This may be the right atrium or the right ventricle. Next, there's a dual chamber pacemaker. This has two electrodes that detect the signals and give electrical impulses to two heart chambers, coordinating the right ventricle and the right atrium. Last but not least, we have the biventricular pacemaker, also called a cardiac resynchronization pacemaker. It has a third electrode that gives an electrical impulse to a left ventricle, synchronizing it with the right ventricle. So how does this pertain to our Physics 3 course? Pacemakers incorporate RC circuits to control the timing of voltage pulses that are delivered to a malfunctioning heart to regulate its beating cycle. When the heart is beating normally, the capacitor in the pacemaker does not charge completely. The pacemaker is basically a capacitor where charge is stored at a potential of about 90 millivolts. Then, to sense the heart, the pacemaker makes a measurement of the voltage in millivolts produced by the electrical system of the heart when the heart contracts. When the heart skips a beat, the capacitor in the pacemaker fully charges and releases all the stored energy through the lead wire, sending a milliamp electrical current to the heart. This puts the heartbeat back to its normal beat. Because a pacemaker is powered by a battery, it will not last forever due to battery depletion. We see this as a direct consequence of Ohm's law. Because permanent pacemakers generate a constant voltage, the higher the pacing resistance, the lower the current drain, and the lower the rate of battery depletion. Due to this inevitable depletion, pacemakers often last 8 to 12 years, or longer in certain patients. At that time, the patient must undergo another surgery to replace their pacemaker. However, this procedure is much simpler and faster than the implementation of the original pacemaker. By ensuring that the heart maintains an appropriate rhythm, a pacemaker can alleviate symptoms such as fatigue, dizziness, shortness of breath, and fainting. It also promotes better sleep quality due to less disruptions in sleep pattern. Overall, pacemakers play a crucial role in stabilizing and regulating the heart's rhythm. This allows individuals to lead more active, comfortable, and fulfilling lives despite certain heart conditions they may have. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.